Hi everyone, Grandma Mia here for Grandma Gamers channel, and playing Final Fantasy XIV. Not quite sure why I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So I had started the new main story quest for the new patch, and then I'm like, wait, something's not right here. Well, that's because the cord for my microphone was like sitting next to my hand, and it's like, oh, that's not plugged in, and then I realized I wasn't recording. So anyway, this is the main story quest. Can't even tell you what it is, but I'm gonna read it. Makoto, my apologies, and I'm sure that other people have already started this, but you know me, I'm always behind on everything. My apologies, the Otoyas is no ordinary crystal. Even discounting its obvious historical importance, the specimen is more than a simple manifestation of elementary aspected energies. It is rather an ethereal lodestone whose facilitation of both the absorption and transmission of distinct frequency in RR-type harmonic vibrations has been observed to promote ethereal amplification. And this is Makoto. Sid is here as well, and I forget who else is standing around here. The resilient neuroharmonic disturbance allows for a highly unique emittance of CPRS waves that, instead of radiating outward with a determined factor of dispersal, instead resonate inward at a frequency so labored my estimates place the rate of VRT decay at upwards of several centuries. Though I must admit I lack sufficient variates to complete a truly comprehensive graphical assessment. What she said. Okay, now, there we go. Sid, humph. While that explanation may elicit admiring nods from your professors at the academy, it will earn you only blank looks here. Take a deep breath and try again, this time in a language those of us without the echo might comprehend. Makoto, my apologies. I merely thought... Apologies will see us no nearer to an answer. A simpler explanation will. Simpler, right. Aether is not the only building block of all things material, but those immaterial as well. Thoughts, memories, feelings, one's very will are all understood to be ethereal phenomena and can be measured as such, unlike most crystals which only can emit elemental energies. Arasite is tuned not only to absorb aether, but aether specific to the immaterial. That aether is then stored and multiplied within its crystalline confines until external stimuli precipitate release. Okay. And if you notice, I've got my wrong gear on. I hope we don't go into battle right after this cutscene, because I'll be in trouble. Try again. Under appropriate conditions, a strong will or desire can become imprinted upon the arasite and stored until fomentation, at which time the desire becomes manifested. Blank stare. Fomentation. What my studious young friend is trying to say is that the Atius takes one's deepest fantasies and makes them reality. Takes one's deepest fantasy and makes them reality. Uh-oh. This game. Yes, that is simpler. You may choose to think of it as a process akin to that of summoning a primal. Let's not summon primals right now. There being one marked difference, primal summoning requires a supplemental energy source, such as a horde of elementary charged crystals. Accusite, on the other hand, has the capacity to serve as its own source of power. I need to turn the music down. Yeah, definitely the wrong gear. All level 1. Jomas Sen Lexentel. We know from the Durai papers that Argoth was never king of Ivalice. Ivalice? Is it Ivalice or Ivalice? It's Ivalice. I think that's how you say it. Ivalice? Ivalice. He was slain in battle during the War of the Lions. Yet the Argoth encountered during the recent expedition carried himself as if he had been crowned regent. I believe that this was merely the Arasite in his possession making Manaf realizing his desire to rule. I am informed that he uttered the same words over and over again for the duration of the confrontation which unfolded. If that is the case, it is possible that it was not actually Argoth who uttered them, but the Arasite itself. If the Durai papers are accurate, Argoth was a weak and petty noble who believed that his blood entitled him to power. The Arasite took that belief and twisted it into the abomination we, Gramma, put to the sword. Gramma, me. Then you are saying the crystal could prove a threat? The Arasite Alma, and not necessarily. Ramza seemed to fare well enough. There is no record of the young regent being manipulated by the artifacts he gathered. In the hands of just, the Arasite should prove harmless, even beneficial. To paraphrase, it is not the weapon that kills, but the one who wields it. Now, where have I heard that before? Oh yes, it was Emperor Galvus's justification for taking the marvels of Magitech and applying them to the manufacture of arms, where, after all, was the harm of it allowed him to bring order to the 3 great continents. You draw an intriguing parallel, Master Garland. The properties of these crystals are so singular, I do begin to wonder if they, like Magitech, are products of science and not nature. That they were created by someone to... But who? What manner of person would even be capable of such a feat? Uh-oh. Who's being summoned to where? Now that was an interesting question, the answer to which I look forward to hearing. Regrettably, I have pressing matters to attend to elsewhere. Fear not, however, Makoto's insight will prove far more beneficial than anything I might accidentally contribute. Good day to all. Good day to you all. He always gets to leave. If there's a fight to be had, he leaves. What I don't understand is, if the Duma was imprinted with Argoth's deepest desires, then whose desires are rattling about inside the Odious? I had the self-same question and thus conducted a thorough inspection of the crystal upon my arrival. The results were inconclusive. Traces of ethereal activity were present, but to all intents and purposes, the vessel was empty. Empty, but what are the voices I heard? Uh-oh, she's hearing voices. Voices? I heard nothing of the sort. The only voices you heard, Alma, were in your stubborn head. Ramza, why won't you... Shall we speak of voices then? What of yours, Alma? Our resident voice of dissent, you have done naught but question the wisdom of our research from the moment we left Garlemald. Would you put your petty worries above our family's calling? No, I would never. But she did. You would never. Then why involve a gossip monger, a goody two-shoes, and this flying mole? Ramza, please tell me you can see that. Nah, see what? I don't hear it. I don't see it. I don't see that white puffy thing. That Moogle. Okay. Before I do anything stupid, let me get into the right battle gear. Okay, my ninja gear. What's this Moogle got to do with anything? And I need to turn down the music because the music is really loud. As pretty as it is, it's still pretty loud. Okay. Moogles. I finally finished the Moogle Beast quests last week. They were like forever. I thought I was never going to end them. Okay, Moogle. Am I interrupting? Oh, please do go on. My acceptance into your fine troops ranks can wait until all have said their piece, Kupo. Guards, get this. It's a Moogle. Mont Blanc. My name is Mont Blanc. Denizen of Dalmasca's desert, seeker of thrills, adventurer extraordinaire, but you may call me Mont Blanc, Kupo. Dalmasca has long been known as a melting pot for myriad cultures, where minor races such as the Sikh, the Benga, and the Viera might live in relative harmony with Hur, Elizan, and others. Yet there is no record of prominent Moogle population. Moogles are everywhere. Most likely because we are neither prominent nor populous. My people are nomadic by nature, ever drawn to the elusive frontier and the freedom she promises, Kupo. A Moogle? Yet this guy hasn't heard of a Moogle, and he's in this game? Of course, I'm a Moogle, Kupo. You'd think the adorable wings and the fluffy palm would have given it away. Now, by my admission to the Majestic, I will allow no such thing. The Majestic is the Empire's premier theater company. We will not sully its good name by granting refuge to a fluttering ball of fur. Uh-oh. And furthermore, how in the world did this abomination board the Prima Vista in the first place? He calls the Moogle an abomination? Uh-oh. By means of his wings, were I to guess. As for the admission to our company, I do not seem to recall race, creed, or allegiance on my list of prerequisites. Do you? No, Father. Well then, Very Montblanc, what is exactly that calls you to the stage? Our stage. I don't know, but I think he's gonna explode. Or what else? The Zodiac Brave story, Kupo. Never before have I witnessed something so amazing, so moving. Sitting, well, technically hovering, there is the audience as the story unfolded around me. I knew I was witnessing something special, something positively transcendental. Kupo, it was then I realized I either had to be part of it or go to my grave a bitter and broken Moogle. Oh, how sad. One less Moogle to deal with. Hurdy. Was this realization before or after you swore you simply had to become the realm's greatest marauder, Kupo? Oh, don't tell me there's another one. Hurdy, how did you... See, I knew there was going to be another one. Perhaps you'd have more success at running away if you didn't reveal your grand designs to every other fool you happen to meet, Kupo. He's a bard. Was it not but 20 nights ago you took up the axe, Kupo? Now here you are professing your passion for the stage before carving even a single notch in your haft. Do you not remember to he who churns the butter goes the softest bread? What is that? Do you not remember? To he who churns the butter goes the softest bread. Okay. But how is one to savor said buttered bread if his head is in the belly of a fearsome beast? You accuse me of giving up when I merely came to the realization that continuing would end in failure. Only through a change of course could I reach my final destination, Kupo. And that destination is what, mummer? Are you sure it's not Geomancer? Ah, Geomancer. Arithmetician, Templar. Do not bother answering, Kupo. We all know you'll be singing a different tune come cockcrow. That is where you were mistaken, Hurdy. I was designed to be a thespian. I can feel it in my fur. The role of Delita was made for me, Kupo. Oh my god, the Moogles are gonna fight. Kupo, 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 enough! See? You better watch it. The actors in our company trained in the Empire's finest institutes. They represent the pinnacle of the profession, not only in Garlemald, but across the entire world. He better be careful. They'll put him in that one... What is that one fight? The Moogle fights. Oh my god. I hate those fights. The vagrant bat mole like you could never hope to share a stage with such artists. He called him a bat mole? Oh my god. Let alone part the... Wait a minute. A vagrant bat mole like you could never hope to share a stage with such artists, let alone play the part of a hero like Delita. You yourself admitted you were too craven to face a solitary beast. How do you imagine you would fare against a pack of theater critics? Any troupe would need proof of valor before it could even consider... Craven, call me a cheat, call me a cur, but do not, call me Craven. I accept your challenge. Slay but one foul beast by mine own hand, and the Majestic Theater Company will accept me into its ranks, Kupo. Uh-oh. Something tells me I'm going to have to help out on this. Wait, I issued no such... You are all here witnesses, Kupo. When I return with the head of a terrible beast in my gore-stained hands, you'll be honor-bound to welcome me, Montblanc the Mummer, into the fabled ranks of the Majestic. Good day. I can see a fight happening. Wonderful. What do we know now? What do? We do nothing. If that Batmole wishes to throw himself on the horns of a stampeding Zoe, I will not stand in his way. I believe the proper term of degradation is Mole Bat. And I should warn you, Muggles do not take kindly to those who use it. Why must you always put yourself above others, brothers? Did you learn nothing from Argas' wretched example? Mont Blanc would never have set off on this fool's errand had you not made the challenge. If anything befalls my brother, his blood will be on your hands. Gramma, you are the only one among us who can capable of locating Mont Blanc and preventing disaster. On behalf of my brother, I beg your assistance. I knew it. I knew it. He's probably holding his breath. My brother can be rather simple-minded when it comes to such matters. Thinking to impress the Warrior of Light and her companions, Mont Blanc would likely choose the scene of your recent exploits to prove his worth, meaning Rabanastre, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't like Rabanastre the first time I did it. Pardon my language, but that Ramza really is an incurable little prick. Is he not? How dare he speak to his sister and the Moogle in that manner? I couldn't decide which was worse, the things he said or the way the principal sat back and let him say them. But I suppose it's none of our concern. For now, let us concentrate on the task at hand, finding that Moogle before he does something we'll all regret. What say we start nearby? Pier 2, perhaps? Oh wait, this isn't the main story quest. What is this? What am I working on? I have no idea what I'm working on. Oh, I'm working on Uninvited. I thought I was working on the main story quest. I don't know. It had that little main story quest storyline. No, it didn't. It had the... Oh, well. It's late. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here. Did I have to go somewhere else first? Okay. I think I need to go in here for the fight. Where am I going to? Oh, I need to go over there to Pier 2. Wait, what's he doing? What do I need? There's so many things. This quest is not available yet. Oh. Ah! This is the one for the, Watch this. This is for the new beast quest. This is Kojin Hireling. What? You are none other than the legendary Gramma Meayumi, leader of nations and scourge of the Empire? That's me. How kind the Kami are to guide your steps this way. I have been tasked with finding you, you see, by the lady-in-waiting of Sui no Sato. My blue brethren and I are assisting the good folk there in a certain endeavor, but they have been experiencing some difficulties. In seeking to address the said difficulties, the lady-in-waiting wishes to entreat your aid. If you should be willing, I ask that you come to Tamamizu, I want to say Tamamizu, where the lady awaits. I'll do that next. Where am I going to? Coming down here to Pier 2. Oh, I gotta change back. Pretty. Wait, they're giving me two different things. The Falcon Porter tells us that he set a traveling blacksmith away to Yangzia, not a bell pass. And why would that be of interest to you? Interest to us, you ask? I didn't ask. Because said peddler of iron and steel was seen to be carrying the bag stuffed to the brim with, and I quote, albino mole fur and purple bat wings. Uh-oh. Mont Blanc. Now look. Now that we look like that, Kupo. Not that we look like that. The quickest route to Dalmasca is via the One River and its western tributaries. If Mont Blanc is bound for Rabanastre, we will seek passage from the Glittering Basin. Wait, where do I go to now? Oh, you know what? I think I have that outfit. That's a pretty cool outfit. Do I have that outfit somewhere? Where'd my shirt go to? But I thought I had that. I guess not. Huh. Oh well. Okay. There was something else I wanted to check on too. I know I'm not making any sense, but there's also the quest that's over this way. It starts at the trading company. So it's back this way. Or the Ruby Red Bazaar, whatever it's called. One more building. Oh, I guess I could have teleported. But what fun is that of... Okay.